Hi everyone, I'm actually in my backyard right now. And if you've ever found yourself as a photographer feeling like, man, I don't live in a very interesting area, or you're under this impression that you have to go to these amazing locations to get photos, I have a tip for you. Right here, this is just the Viltrox 28mm pancake lens. But here, there's an extension tube, 10mm extension tube. And what this allows you to do is turn this little 28 pancake lens into a macro. So I'm gonna come over here and do an example. It basically allows you to get a really crazy close focusing distance onto small objects. So if I go like this, and then I can use the autofocus of this lens, and there we go. It allows, I don't know if you can see that with the glare, it improves the close focusing distance of this lens by a crazy amount. And what's really cool about that is then you can treat any lens as if it's a macro lens. The only one downside about having the macro too is that if I wanted to do a far away shot, it wouldn't be able to focus. So this is now strictly macro. But let's try it on this one. A little flower here. At first glance, not really anything going on, but when you can really get close and maximize that close focusing, you can create some pretty compelling images. Looks pretty cool. And it's sharp, it still allows for the autofocus, and it makes it where you can make some really, really cool stuff. So get yourself, these are very inexpensive online, get yourself a macro tube, preferably the metal with the actual contact points to keep the autofocus system, unless you have a manual focus lens, of course. And it's really, really fun. And if you've never done macro photography, you can even get some amazing shots in your very own backyard. No matter where you find yourself, you can have a whole day's worth of fun with a macro extension tube. All right, go with that.